Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. As you can tell, finally got my my huge box in from Severin for the nasty Black Friday sale 2021. Before we go into that though, today is December 23rd. It just now hit 11:04 a.m. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. You know guys, I know a lot of people too, especially around the holidays. I'm sure people have family and friends who have a difficult time during the holidays, dealing with loss and other things like that. So you guys make sure you check in on them and all that good stuff. We all know that the holidays can be rough on some folks, so it's always good to reach out to those folks and make sure they're okay and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody has a good Merry Christmas. Hope everybody definitely got what they wanted from these sales and everything. My box from Severin Films, I'll hold it up right here, guys. This will be a lengthy video. Let me definitely say this. This will be a lengthy video. This is a huge box. It always takes me a while to go through these big boxes like this. I take my time with it. Don't edit my videos. You guys know that. So if you feel like you want to watch this in increments, that's completely fine. You know, just do what you got to do. But, you know, hey, hit me up in the comment section and all that stuff. Please feel free. I love talking with you guys and everything. Severin Films, believe it or not, actually shipped my box out from their warehouse in Arizona on December 7th. And today is the 23rd. I would have got this a lot sooner, but unfortunately, the way the mail's running during the holidays, I don't know what exactly took place, but I tracked this thing every single day since I got the shipment notification. And my box stayed in Los Angeles for about, I want to say 5 to 6 days before it ever moved. And when it left there, it went to Tennessee for some reason, which I've never seen that before. Usually it'll leave wherever the main post office is they're shipping from. If it does get to Los Angeles, it'll ship straight to Atlanta, here in Atlanta. And so it went to Tennessee, then went to Atlanta, and it stayed there another 7 or 8 days. And I was just like, okay. I pretty much had in my mind I'm not going to get it before, you know, the Christmas weekend takes place. But believe it or not, I actually got a notification. Checked the tracking on it one more time. It departed Atlanta, and thought it was going to be here yesterday. But unfortunately, it took another day for the truck to finally get it to my post office. And so it finally showed up today, December 23rd. Guys, I will hold this up. I did take my address off the bottom of it there. I assure you, this is a huge box from Severin Films. I will say this too before I dig into it. Let me set this down, guys. Especially for this year, 2021, when it came to, everybody knows, you know, especially the two biggest sales I'm sure we all go in for is the halfway to Black Friday sale and the Black Friday sale for not only Severin Films but also Vinegar Syndrome. For the past couple of years, I've been hitting them both hard. I love participating in those sales. I love getting those. I love some, you know, mostly blind buying a bunch of stuff, going into it. And what better time to do it, especially when you can get when you can get your movies for, you know, half off or something like that, or for the best price you could possibly get them at. But I will say for sure that not only this box right here, but if you go back and you take a look at my video for the Severin Nukes the mid-year sale, that was the halfway to Black Friday sale for 2021. I actually spent a little bit more money on the Severin side than I did the Vinegar Syndrome side, just because I have a lot of Vinegar Syndrome stuff, and I only had just maybe a stack of Severin stuff, and I was like, I really like their stuff. I'm really interested in a lot of these titles. It's time to really give these guys a really good chance, and what better time than to get some really good deals on stuff. So I did for the halfway to Black Friday sale. I definitely did. I spent a few more $100 on the Severin side as opposed to Vinegar Syndrome, but I did. I supported Vinegar Syndrome. I got a ton of stuff from them. I was very happy with what I got. And same story for now for the Black Friday sale. Guys, unfortunately, I do not have my Vinegar Syndrome stuff yet. It has shipped. It just recently shipped. I believe it was Monday or Tuesday, and today's Thursday. Don't know if I'm going to get that in time tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm assuming the way the mail's running, I'll be lucky if I do get it tomorrow, and I'll do a video for it. But if not, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. But I assure you, I definitely, pretty much, I doubled on what I paid for Severin stuff as opposed to Vinegar Syndrome stuff for the Black Friday sale. But yet again, I ordered a lot of stuff through Vinegar Syndrome. Very excited for that box. Everything that I ordered, I look back at my order form. I just can't help but be excited just to get that stuff in. I can't wait to check it out. But yeah, guys, we're going to unbox this beast right here. I will tell you that in all, I think I placed, of course, with that great perk that Vinegar Syndrome and Severin Films does with the add to existing order. You go in there, you place an order for some stuff you want. You can go right back on there later on while the sale's going. Pick a few more things out, add to existing order because you've already done paid for your shipping or whatever it is, and they put it all in one big box for you, and for one shipping rate. And usually I get free shipping. So if I'd have known what I know now, though, I would have bumped this up and actually paid for some priority shipping. I did that for Vinegar Syndrome. I always do that for Vinegar Syndrome because it's only like 10 or 12 bucks for the 2-day USPS priority mail. I definitely should have done that with Severin. So I'll learn my lesson on that from now on. As long as the shipping's not outrageous, from now on I'm going to do that because it just, the halfway to Black Friday sale wasn't bad at all. But for this one right here, with this being media mail, it was getting on nerves. I was trying to be patient, but it just kept getting stuck in places for long durations of time. But guys, not only did I get that big box from them, they also sent me a poster tube as well. I ordered, I believe there's two posters that should be in here. I have my order form right here on my phone open, just so as I go through, I know exactly what I'm supposed to have, make sure nothing's missing. Guys, if you missed my video, I did a huge unboxing from Severin Films. I placed an order right before the Black Friday sale took place, probably about maybe a week before the Black Friday sale took place. I was snatching up a bunch of stuff that wasn't going to be included in the sale anyways. Mostly their bundles, just because they wouldn't. As soon as the Black Friday sale started, they were taking those bundles down off the website. You could buy the items individually, of course, but it costs a little bit more money to do that. And I went ahead and ordered a bunch of the bundles that I missed out from this year. Got them for a really good price. I did that unboxing video, so guys, please feel free to go back and check out that video. It's pretty lengthy. God, I think all in all, I think I might have got like 4 or 5 bundles in there. I think there was like 12, 13 movies, a book, and just a box full of merch. I think I ordered like 15 of those enamel pins, and just a little miscellaneous merch. So guys, please feel free to go back and check out that video when you're done here if you want to see what I snatched up before the Black Friday sale. But guys, we're gonna dig into this. We're not gonna hold off too much more longer rambling, but hopefully everybody's getting their stuff in if you haven't got it yet. I'm sure it's coming to you. It's just the mail service right now. We all know it's the holidays, not to mention I'm sure COVID-19 is still playing its part on the postal service. So, but guys, once again, here's this huge sucker right here. You can tell that box is definitely took a little bit of a beating right there on the side a little bit. Hopefully there's nothing messed up in here. But yeah, guys, I think all in all, I think I might have placed, I think it was either 5 or 6 orders from Vinegar Syndrome. I just kept going back in. I couldn't stay off the site during that sale. Right before the sale went off, because I was monitoring it for that whole weekend. Of course, Severin had some issues for about the first, I'd say 2 to 3 to 4 hours when the sale went live. They really got to fix their site. That was irritating as could be. Vinegar Syndrome site flowed just very smoothly whenever the sale went live. It was great. I got in there and placed my first order, grabbed a bunch of stuff. Severin site was just being really clunky, and it kept getting the 504 message and all that. So I was like, I'll let it smooth out for a little bit and I'll go back. Went back to Vinegar Syndrome and placed another order. About 2 or 3 hours later, I finally got to get, I think it was about 2 hours later, I got to get my first order through Vinegar Syndrome in. And then I took a little while prepping my next order that I was going to place right behind it. So thankfully it all went in. I got everything that I wanted. So guys, we're going to cut into this. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and keep talking about the sale, and everybody already knows all that info. But hey, if you don't, at least I try to be informative as much as possible. I'm not gonna open it yet. I'm gonna let you guys be the first to take a look in it. I will tell you that every box that I get from Vinegar Syndrome, usually especially the big boxes, I will tell you that as soon as you open these things up, these things are always packed with packing peanuts. They do make a little bit of a mess, but I do applaud them though for being they make sure they ship their stuff very securely. Sorry guys, my phone was going off. I was trying to read that text there real quick. I didn't. Multitasking is not my thing this morning. So guys, I'll hold that up right there. I just don't want to spill anything out of it. We'll kind of go down just a little bit. As you can tell, it's pretty much just packed with packing peanuts. So guys, I'm going to pull it all out one at a time. I did go in there right before the sale went off, just to place one more order, and I decided to go ahead and grab me a hoodie. I got a lot of shirts from Severin Films, and they had a hoodie on there. I think it was like 40 bucks, and I was like, you know what? It's fucking cold outside. It's the perfect time right now to grab a hoodie. So that's exactly what I did. That was my last thing that I purchased. And this might actually be the hoodie right here up front. So, yeah, guys, it's just full of packing peanuts. So, first item out of the box. Let's go for it, guys. As you guys can probably tell already, this is the one of the 6 Severin shirts that I purchased during the Severin Nukes the mid-year sale. I love their shirts. Really good material and everything. I'm a little picky about my shirts like this. Of course, you know, I try to tell everybody, especially when you buy merch from these boutique labels, or you're buying like band shirts and stuff like that. I went through that in high school. You know, wash them and everything, and that's all good. But try not to put them in the dryer as much as you can. Just seems like the dryer just puts wear and tear on these shirts and stuff like this. So I would, you guys are definitely buying clothes from these companies and stuff like that, be a little delicate with it. But guys, here we go right here. I'll open this up. This is the Severin hoodie. I dig that. That is really nice and thick. And that is awesome, because I didn't even think it was a zip-up hoodie, and it is. That is great. I thought this was just a slip-over hoodie, but it's actually a zip-up hoodie. If I'd have known that, I would have bought 2 of these things. I will definitely get back on there to get me another one of these for another backup. Zip-up hoodies are my favorite. I did get this in a size, just like my shirts. I always buy them just a little bit bigger, because I always feel like the washing machine kind of shrinks them a little bit. But yeah, guys, that is the Severin hoodie right there, and I really dig that. It's got some weight to it, so it's definitely got some good, it's made of some good thick material, some more material. Guys, I will take a look at the label right there so I can be a little bit more accurate. It looks like they used a company called Tultex. That's Tultex. Guys, like I said, I did buy this in a 3X. Usually I wear double X stuff and they're still really baggy on me. But it just seems like after you wash them a few times, like shit like this usually shrinks. But I will tell you, that is great. That's worth every penny of it right there. I'm glad I went back in at the last minute and the site was still up for me to grab that. That is fucking awesome. So, can't wait to put that bad boy on and see what we got. Alright, guys. Wow, this box is full. I mean, I can't really see the titles, but they got them stacked in here with packing peanuts everywhere. But holy shit. I will try to look at my order form to see how they packed it. If they, yeah, it looks like it's a little scattered, guys. So we're going to jump into it here. I did order 2 box sets in this sale. I'm assuming those are probably closer down towards the bottom, but let's just dig into it, guys. All right, first title out of the box for the Nasty Black Friday sale from Severin Films. During the halfway to Black Friday sale, I bought a film from them. That was Grizzly, the limited edition with the slipcover. I love that movie. Love the special features on it. Couldn't believe I'd waited that long to finally watch that movie. That was great. Watched it twice the first night. Couldn't believe it. But the director of that film also did another movie that Severin Films put out, and that is Day of the Animals. Cannot wait to get into this. I've heard great things about it. I've heard that this film is not as good as Grizzly, but a damn good close second. And that's good enough for me, because Grizzly was great. Well, some of the special effects in it, could be is a little clunky. And they definitely not very top notch on it, but the story and everything in the bear attack scenes, I was eating it up. It's the perfect film for me. If you guys seen it, you like it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you could tell why I was definitely eager to grab this one. That is Day of the Animals right there. I guys got these for for the most part, I got these for a really good price too. So what better time to grab them? But yeah, guys, that is Day of the Animals right there. That is the director I was talking about who did Grizzly. Also did this one. His name is William Girdler. And I got to hear Stephen Thrower do a really good, thorough, full detail interview about William Girdler's start in the film industry, being independent, of course, and going over his filmography. I'm telling you, Stephen Thrower is a fucking that's a name that I'm so glad to always see on a Severin films release, because he'll put so much knowledge on you that's just worth the cost of the loan of the disc. All right, guys, it's gonna be so mixed matched here because I think they kind of. We're just gonna go for it. All right, guys. Next up here, I don't want to kill too much time. I grabbed this one up. I've seen this one. I've never seen the film, but I've seen so many people pull this out of an unboxing video. I've seen them on eBay a ton of times, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. I watched the trailer to it. This shit looks right up my alley. This looks more of a, I mean, definitely Vinegar Syndrome and Severin films definitely kind of carry these films. It's just like, wow, like nobody else would probably put that out. And when I watched the trailer for that, that's the vibe I completely got in this. I've heard some pretty awful things about this movie, but I've heard some really good things about it, so I can't wait to, check it out for myself. I'm not one of those that's just going to listen to a couple of different YouTubers just really just trash the hell out of a movie and rip it to pieces and find every single little problem with it that they can. I'll watch it for myself, and I'll be the judge of what stays in my collection and what I get. The 70s Grindhouse Classic, now scanned from the original negative with new bonus materials, guys. I will tell you that there is. Oh, the light's actually doing pretty good. Got a nice little section right there of the special features. I do realize that too. I don't know if I own any other releases, or maybe there's more. Maybe there's some in this box. But that the Severin Films logo being streamlined around that rainbow, I did see that they had, I think it was a T-shirt on their website for like $15 of that image right there. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking about grabbing that. But guys, this film is from 1972, 77 minutes. Day of the Animals, they don't have the year on it or nothing like that, so I can't really go in full detail about that. It says, but I will read the tagline that Severin Films is really good about putting on their the back of their cases. It says, William Girdler's superior follow-up to Grizzly. Some truly fine sequences of horror with jaw-dropping performances by Leslie Nielsen. So, that's awesome. And I'll look at the trailer for this, too. It looks fucking great. Can't wait to dig into it. And this is the same as this right here. The trailer for this right here, I can already tell just by looking at it. This is going to be one of those nights where, have a few beers, kick back, relax, get ready to have a few laughs and not take it too seriously. But that is Invasion of the Blood Farmers. They planted the living and harvested the dead. So, a complete whack job of a film. A mind-numbingly bizarre attempt at low-budget horror that's always entertaining and absolutely worth seeing, says Rock Shock Pop. Guys, this one right here is all region. So, if you're interested in this is, as you can tell from the back, if I get my finger out of the way, it's A, B, and C. So, you guys are good. As far as this one right here, they have the slipcover over it. And guys, if I sit here and take the cellophane and unbox every one of these, we'll be here for 4 hours. I'm not trying to put anybody through that. All right, next up, guys. I ordered these two films because it's a really good price. I meant to get these during the Severin Nukes, the mid-year sale, and kind of skipped on them. I did grab the DVD of one of these for like $3 when they were marking a bunch of them down. Even grabbed my buddy Cody one. But this is Jess Franco. Lately I've been getting into his films thanks to Severin. If I could pull it out right here. I just had the pleasure of getting this one for like a really good price. Brand new on eBay for like $10. This usually runs for about $25, $28. And I had the pleasure of sitting down watching both of these back to back. I do like Rafifi in the City just a little bit better than Death Whistles the Blues, but I can definitely see why a lot of people dig Franco's noir films right here. And these were early films too. This was 1962 and 1963, guys. This is not part of that box, but I did get this during around the same time I ordered, a week before the Black Friday sale. Just found somebody on eBay who was selling this brand new for $10, and nobody else bid on it except for me. And I was like, hell with it. That's a great price. They sell for like I said, $25, $28, and there's two films in here. I got a few special features on it. So guys, if you do like Jess Franco, you're interested in this stuff, I would definitely say check out his noir stuff. Cody even told me himself, my good buddy on here told me, said, man, you're gonna dig that, man. And he was absolutely right, man. Fucking guy always knows. I don't think that guy's recommended one film that I've watched. I'm just like, he pretty much knows my taste. But back to the box, guys. I went ahead and ordered these two limited editions. I know one of these sold out during the sale and it is now no longer available. I'm not really a big sucker on the slipcover stuff anymore, but they had these for a really good price. And the difference from getting one with a slipcover or not getting a slipcover was only like $1 difference. I was like, fuck that. I'm getting the limited edition sets then. So I got both of them, and that is She Killed in Ecstasy And also, this is Vampirus Lesbos, which I did buy the DVD for like $3. Um, Maybe about a month ago. I got it for me and Cody. We just haven't watched it yet. I don't think he's watched it yet neither. But both these films are from 1970. This one's 80 minutes. This one's 89 minutes. Guys, on the back of the slip, it doesn't. I take that back. It does. Okay, so both of these are all region. So any of you guys across the pond who's interested in this stuff, this is all region. There is. It appears to be that there's a. Yeah, I see the Blu-ray symbol and the DVD symbol on this one right here, but I see on this one, I see the Blu-ray symbol and the compact disc symbol, so that lets me know that there's a CD soundtrack in here, so that's always a great bonus with the limited edition stuff. My opinion, not to drag this out too long, guys, but if I had my option, I see these little, boutique label fan groups on Facebook, and they'll hold these little polls like saying, vote for which one would you like better. Would you like to get, in the future from these companies, would you like to get a release with a slipcover on it? Or instead of the slipcover, would you appreciate something more like maybe more special features, newly added, that's done by the company for that disc? Or maybe an audio CD for every release with a soundtrack on it. And guys, I'll tell you right now, fuck the slipcovers. I'll take the actual, the soundtrack CD or more features on a disc, because you get what you pay for with that. You get to stretch it out another mile and have something else to enjoy. You know, don't get me wrong, I like the slipcovers too, but you know, to me, it's just more of a decorative piece for those. It just, you know, of course they look great and they look great on the shelf, and it's, you know, I mean, it's a collector's wet dream for stuff like this. But you know, if you ask me, I dig them. I like how they cut out the windows of them and everything. That's really unique. This one right here probably could have been sized up a little bit better to have her image right there a little bit more. But maybe there's some nudity on that, on the other side of that. I've heard mixed things about these films, of course, but just like every Jess Franco film that Severin carries or another company carries, that's all I ever get is just mixed reviews. There's some people who just doesn't appreciate any of his work. There's some people who find some of it hit and miss, and then there's some that just love everything from him. Guys, I will tell you this. This looks like it's a, both of them are 2-disc sets. Wow. Okay, hold on a sec here. So disc 1 is She Killed in Ecstasy. Blu-ray disc 2 of this one is 3 films by Jess Franco CD. The original motion soundtracks to Vampiros Lesbos, She Killed in Ecstasy, and The Devil Come From Akasava? I thought that said Arkansas for a minute, but it says Akasava. So it actually has the motion picture soundtracks for 3 movies on one CD, so that's pretty fucking cool. Alright, here, disc 1 for this one, of course, is Vampiros Lesbos, the Blu-ray, and disc 2 is the Los Vampiros DVD, alternate Spanish language bootleg with optional subtitles. So Severin just goes a little out of the way. I was thinking, like, wait a minute, they included the CD soundtrack for this one, but not this one? Well, the CD soundtrack that you hear for this film is in this release, and, of course, you get the Spanish language bootleg on disc 2 in here. So Severin just made sure they packed it full and gave you something to go with. I will tell you this too. I noticed this normally now whenever you get these new Severin titles that's been released the past few years, you'll get the release narratives. You guys can tell we all love those black cases that Severin uses. I will tell you for these right here though, these are clear cases. I would assume they use these. This was the aesthetic that they used because of the art on the inside after you take the slip cover off. So yeah, I can't wait to get into these. I definitely have a few up there on the shelf I haven't dug into yet, like Bloody Moon, and there's a few others, and I will tell you that I think there's a few more in this box right here of Jess Franco. So that is She Killed in Ecstasy and Vampiros Lesbos. Guys, I do have the DVD of this right here. I wasn't intentionally even going to buy these during the sale. I went and picked up the DVD right beforehand for like $3. It's brand new and sealed up there. I'll do a giveaway on my channel because there's no point in me having all that when I got the fucking... Actually, it looks like, yeah, the Blu-ray of it, and plus there's a DVD of here with the alternate Spanish language bootleg in here. So, guys, I will definitely do a giveaway on my channel or something like that for that DVD. It's still sealed. I don't even think I opened it just because I didn't even get a chance to open it yet, and I'd already done ordered the Blu-ray. Guys, I'll try to get these out of the way so we don't kill too much time. Every time I place a big order with Severin, I go ahead and I order replacement cases. They're always a great thing to have. I'm a little consistent about, especially with the Severin With the previous Severin releases before they switched to the black cases, they did just these, you know, the regular blue cases, which I hate to death. So I'll always order replacement cases, whether it's going to be the 2-disc replacement cases or the single disc. I definitely needed a few of the single disc cases, so I went ahead and ordered 5 of them. I think I got to use like maybe 2 of these, and I'll have 3 of them left over. And for my last order, I got the 2-disc cases, and I think I've got like 3 of those left over. So these things are always just nice to have, because if I find a really good deal on eBay for a used Severin release and they send it to me in a blue case, I got a case to swap it out. You know, and even buying them new, those older releases that came in the blue cases, I've always got these on hand to swap them out. So enough of that. All right, guys. So next up right here, I got this one as well. I missed out on the, which I had my opportunity plenty of times, but I missed out on the Al Adamson Severin Films box set that was put out. I believe that was in, I think that might have been 2020. I think it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. They released a huge set that everybody was just clamored for. Everybody was eating that thing up. It was a little bit pricey. I didn't really know much about Al Adamson at the time. I do have a few of his films now, and I'll try to track that down for a good price, but I'm not willing to pay what people are trying to sell that thing for on eBay. The prices just vary so much. I see somebody on there selling one for $250, which seems kind of reasonable at this point now since it's out of print. Then I go in there and I see people who's got like a buy it now price on there for like $500-600, and somebody else will want $1,000. I'm just like, that's crazy. So I'll try to get it for a good price. But anyway, guys, I went ahead and grabbed this up while it was in sale. Really good price on this. This is the Blood and Flesh documentary of Al Adamson. I did watch this after Severin had just released this. There was a streaming site that actually picked this up and put it on their streaming site. And I was very interested to find out who the hell this was, what was the deal about this guy. I had heard some bizarre stories, and turns out every fucking bizarre story I've heard about this guy and his death was all covered in this documentary. So Severin did a really good job. I think David Gregory is one of the CEO of Severin Films. He is one that really goes into putting out the documentaries, like especially like Tales of the Uncanny, Blood and Flesh, and there's been a few others. I think I might have another one in here that's a documentary, but I do know that a lot of people praise David for putting these things out and being so thorough. But guys, that is region free, so you guys are good across the pond. This might, yeah, it says 2019, so guys, that set in this documentary might have came out in 2019. I said 2020. 101 minutes, guys. The special features on here is that actually they have includes bonus full-length feature film, The Female Bunch. Yeah, there's some outtakes, Beyond This Earth promo reel trailer. There's a good little bit of special features in here. It says from the director of Lost Soul. Hold on a sec. The Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moria, and which I do have that in there. I've actually ordered the 3-disc set. We'll get to that here in a minute. Guys, there's the cover right there. I'll flip that for you on the back in case anybody wants to take a look at that. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in frame. But yeah, a fantastic study of real horrors and real murder, a highly entertaining and sobering documentary, gripping in the manner of the best true crime docs, says Rue Morgue. The best documentary about a filmmaker I have ever seen. Unique and inspiring. It shines light on an overlooked legend, says Bloody Disgusting. So yeah, like I said, guys, I saw this for myself. It's great. I dug the hell out of it. Yeah. Like I said, guys, I'll have to chase down that box set. I just want to get a good price for it. I don't want to get ripped off. I'm sure there's movies. That box set has a ton of movies in it. And I'm sure there's going to be films in there I'm not going to really care for. Maybe there's some in there I'll definitely dig. I mean, who knows? But I just want to get it for a good price. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it says produced and directed by David Gregory. So, CEO of Severin Films right there. That is the Blood and Flesh, the real Blood and Flesh, the real life and ghastly death of Al Adamson. Guys, if you don't know anything about Al Adamson, you haven't seen that documentary, I assure you, everything about that guy's fucking death it's 100%. It's a crime documentary. It's something went fucking wrong badly. And still to this day, I don't think they've found any answers for the family or anything like that, which is fucking horrible. Next up, guys. You know what? I said it was... We'll go ahead and hold this up because I said I'd... Here we go. This is the special 3-disc House of Pain edition of Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moria. I don't really know a whole lot about this. I do know that Richard Stanley, of course. I won't get into it a whole lot. I'm sure you guys know the whole story, but I think Richard Stanley is just another one of those that's unfortunately a part of cancel culture. So we're not going to get into the whole political side of that. Nightmarishly Hysterical, a wonderful, enlightening documentary. Yeah, guys, and I got this for a really good price. I think the difference between this one being the 3-disc limited edition set, and the one that wasn't the limited edition set was like $2. So what's fucking $2? An instant classic, ridiculously entertaining and endlessly fascinating, says Fangoria. The Examiner, incredibly entertaining, laugh out loud funny, and thoroughly riveting, a must see. 5 stars. Yeah, so. Alright, guys, it says 2014, 100 minutes. I'm trying to look for you guys, but I do not see a region stamp on here, unfortunately. There is definitely a compact disc CD in there, so I'm assuming. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Anyway, disc 1, of course, would be the feature. There's a lot of special features on there, too. Disc 2, the H.G. Wells files, with a bunch of stuff on that. Disc 3 is a bonus CD-ROM exclusive new audiobook recording H.G. Wells' The Island of Dr. Moria. I can barely see that word. Unexpurgated, read by Richard Stanley. A CD-ROM. This was 2014. Who the fuck uses a CD-ROM? It's kind of pointless for me, to be honest with you. I wish it would have been more of a soundtrack to one of his films or something other than a CD-ROM. I just don't see why they just didn't put a fucking DVD in there instead of a CD-ROM. Makes no sense. I'm even thinking this was 7 years ago this was released, but who the fuck was using CD-ROMs? Even those have been out of fucking style for a long time. But anyways, we're not going to get hung up on that too much. But yes, it does say compact disc CD-ROM on there. So, not sure what that's all about. But, hey, can't wait to check it out, though. Guys, if you know, it kind of lists right there. But, I mean, if you guys do have this and you've actually popped in disc 3 of CD-ROM, hit me up in the comment section and, let me know, is that worth even going through the trouble of seeing the footage that's on the CD-ROM? But, yeah, guys. That is the 3-disc House of Pain edition of Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moria. My understanding is when he did this movie, it was fucking insane. Anyway, guys, let's just keep going here. We're going to be here all fucking day if I don't go a little bit faster. Can I crunch some stuff out? Alright, here we go right here. Here's one of the items that I got in the very first order that I placed. This usually runs for about 140, 160 bucks, and I got this for 99 bucks, and I was like, what perfect time to grab this. Severin did definitely make more of these. I saw Orbit DVD even only had a few of these on the shelf, and they were wanting, I think, like 150 for theirs, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so I went ahead and scooped this thing up really quick. Can't wait to really check out this guy's films. I've heard a lot of bad things, but I did my homework on this one though. Before I was gonna plop down the $100 bill for this thing, I did my homework, so I definitely know what I'm about to get into. And there's a lot of films for this thing, but that is none other than the Dungeon of Andy Milligan collection. Severin does such a great job with their boxes. I can tell you, this fucking thing has some weight to it. This thing, even though it's not as big as the Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee box set, it feels like it weighs about the fucking same. So they definitely got this thing packed full in here. I will tell you this, guys, including the films The Ghastly Ones, Legacy of Blood, Bloodthirsty Butchers, Carnage, plus 10 additional movies, all new special features, and more. So, yeah, guys, I should have just read the back for you. I will show you the sides right there. That's a nice, thick box. I could tell they got all the films right there, like that digipack kind of thing, because that's a book on that side. I'll show you the back. Guys, please feel free to pause that if you need to read that. All right, guys, it looks like it's The Ghastly Ones, Torture Dungeon, Legacy of Blood, then another movie called Blood. The Rats Are Coming, The Werewolves Are Here, Bloodthirsty Butchers, Flesh Pot, which I've heard some shit about that movie, Vapors, The Man with Two Heads, Seeds, Carnage, Guro, The Mad Monk, and The Body Beneath. Fuck, that's like 13 movies in this box. Holy shit. Okay, Perversively Arresting. Andy Milligan was one of the most extreme characters in exploitation cinema's lurid annals, says Variety. And I'm trying to think, guys, right here. I'm trying to just read it just for a second. I don't want to waste too much you guys' time. Yeah, it says on 8 Blu-rays featuring 14 surviving films. There's 14 films in the fucking box from his New York City and London years. 10 plus hours of trailers, outtakes, interviews, audio commentaries, a bonus CD, which I'm assuming is a soundtrack, and an all-new 128-page book by none other than Stephen Thrower that explores the profane madness behind it all. So yeah, guys, that's I would definitely say, man, for Severin to go through all the work, that's 14 films right there scattered across 8 Blu-ray discs, bonus CD, 128-page book, $100 bill is not bad to flop down for this, and get it during the sale as opposed to paying 150 or 160 bucks. I think I've seen this go for 140 or 160. I just can't really remember, guys, so don't beat me up over that. But I will say, hey, getting it for 100 is better than 140. So, but that is the Dungeon of Andy Milligan collection. So yeah, I can't wait to dig into that. Storage case included. Love the side of that too, right there with that old Severin. They made the Severin Films emblem look. It's definitely a different presentation from their normal logo. So, but it looks really good though. I like the hell out of that. I love the style packaging too. They purposely kind of made it look like around the edges too. If you look, it's purposely made to look like the box is worn. Even though it's brand new, I assure you it's not. They just give it that aesthetic. I definitely like that too. It even has it on the spine right there a little bit. Anybody who's like looking at your shelf would kind of probably take a look at that and be like, "Oh, that's a little worn. It's definitely got some use on it." It's like, nah, that's just how that's the aesthetic and look of it. So, very glad to get this. Like I said, guys, I ordered 3 things in my very first order. It was such a fucking challenge just to get 3 things in my cart and not get kicked off the website when the sale went live. And this was one of the 3 things. I will try to find the other 2 things because I'm very excited about those. I've grabbed 3 things right off the bat, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go check out because these are the things like I'm mostly excited for at this moment. Let me go grab them. So, but this was one of them right here, guys. So I'm very glad to have that. I assure you, this fucking thing is like no shit. It's like, it feels like it's like 5 or 6 pounds. So, Severin Films, way to fucking go. Way to go on this stuff. This 14 films and all that shit. This box set will take me a month to get through. So, kudos to Severin for that. Guys, I'm going to stack that up over there so I can make a little bit of room. I will try to find the, here we go, right here. So not only in my first order did I get the Dungeon of Andy Milligan collection right there, I got these 2 right here as well. I'm going to hold them up at the same time. These are limited editions that haven't been available on the site now for a while. I remember when they did have the a previous Severin sale, these were hot tickets. Everybody was buying these up. Unfortunately, I didn't get them, so I got to correct that now. This is 2 Lucio Fulci films, which I'm super fucking glad to add to the collection. But guys, this is Devonia and Enigma. I do know that 88 Films, the Italian line that they have, which is the Italian collection, put this out. And I was even thinking about grabbing it. But thankfully, I held out. Severin Films actually found a bunch more of these in the warehouse and put them up on the site. And I will tell you, if not both of them, I know Enigma is now out of print through Severin Films. It says limited edition, 3,000 units only, with soundtrack CD composed by Carlo Maria Cordia. Guys, especially when it comes to, I've said this numerous times before, when it comes to the limited editions from Severin Films, I can't help but think that they just, even though it says limited to 3,000 or it's limited to 2,000, limited to 4,000, I think when they run through those first print runs like that, I think if they sell well, I think Severin just prints more of them and sells them. I could be wrong. Don't beat me up on that. I just have a hard time believing that some of the limited editions that were released 3-4 years ago, such as like Zombie 3 and Zombie 4, are still readily available on the site. That's still part of the limited edition with the CD soundtracks. I just have a hard time believing that. Collectors alone who know nothing of the films or don't even care for them, a lot of collectors will just scoop that stuff up just to have it on the shelf, only to resell it later for a higher value and make money off of it. So it's just hard to think that those things have stuck around for 3, 4, 5 years, regardless of how good or how bad the film is. That's just my opinion, guys. So I could be wrong, like I said, but very glad to add these to the collection. There's not really much for the back. I can't see a Regent stamp on those guys, unfortunately. I will say I think it was these and the Fulci for Fake, which I do have that up there. I'm so glad to get these to put it right beside that to add to that Fulci collection from Severin. The Fulci for Fake, I lucked up during the Severin Nukes, the mid-year sale. Grabbed a copy of that with a lenticular slip and all that good stuff for like 17 bucks. Had a blast with that documentary. I was eating it up. The special features are endless on there. It gives you a lot more to chew on. And I scooped that up, but I believe it's that one. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's both of these as well. There's a little thing up under, a little disclaimer up under on the Severin Films website for each one of these titles saying that they only ship to North America only. So I'm not sure if you guys across the pond can get on the site and actually order these and have them sent to you. I'm sure Severin has a license issue with region territories where they can actually sell this product. So, but guys, if you're interested in these, though, go take a look on their website, though. Like I said, Fulci for Fake is definitely one of them. I think this one's now out of print. You can still get the regular edition release, though, without the CD soundtrack or slipcover or whatever. And I'm not sure about that one. So, guys, just take a look for yourselves and everything. But super glad to have those to the collection. Like I said, guys, those right there was me breaking the ice right there, walking into the Severin sale when it went live and just having such a fucking nightmare with that website for the first 2 hours. That's what I managed to actually pull out of the sale on my first order. So I'm glad to have these here right here looking at them. I'm so glad I got them. Oh, all right, guys. Let's see if I can find, I'll start with this second. Yep, it's right here. All right, so I grabbed, scooped this one up. It's another limited edition. This was available on the website for a good amount of time. And then for some reason, I was assuming that it definitely sold out because they took the limited edition version off the website, but you could still buy the regular edition. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? But I guess Severin found more of these in the warehouse. Who knows the story? But they actually had them on the website. So here it is, guys. This is Blood on Satan's Claw right here. This is the limited edition. This is a 2-disc set. The second disc in here, I can't be for sure whether it's just the CD soundtrack or not. But I do know that for the regular edition, it doesn't come with that second disc or the slipcover. And like I'll tell you guys right now, I am a sucker when it comes for, especially with the limited edition stuff that includes stuff, features such as a CD soundtrack or something else that furthers the release more for entertainment for myself other than just a slipcover. So that is the Blood on Satan's Claw. I will tell you, that fucking slipcover is nice. I love the look of it. I'll hold that up for the back for you guys. Sorry for that glare. You're probably seeing my iPad glare right back into it. We're already 43 minutes in this video. This is going to be so lengthy. Yeah, guys. A film by Pierce Haggard. And there's really just no information on the back of this, guys, so I'm sorry. But that is the Blood on Satan's Claw right there. Oh, I just saw that one too. Where did I do? Alright, guys, so here we go. Here's another one I ordered right here. Got this for a really good price. That is Kathy's Curse. Watching the Severin Films guest appearances go into the Severin Cellar. Saw a guy pull this off the shelf, was talking it up, one of his favorite films, and they were showing images, little tidbits of the film here and there. I was like, I'm definitely going to pick that up sooner or later. Guys, this is all region, A, B, and C, so you're good across the ponds from 1976, 91 minutes. It's got a nice little chunk of special features right there on the back, as you can tell. So you definitely get something to go on there even after the movie's done. This is the director's cut. You got also the alternate U.S. release cut. Yeah, wow. The infamous, yeah, we're not going to read everything on the back of this. It simply needs to be witnessed like a two-headed baby in a jar, says Final Girl. Yeah, guys. Get this for a really good price. And, hey, it's in a, like I said, guys, there's two of them right there, for example. I bought brand new from Severin Films. This is just before they switched to the black cases. They sent them in these blue cases, so... as far as that 3-disc one, I'm going to have a hell of a time finding a replacement case for that. But this right here is only a 1-disc set, so it's always nice to have these things right here on standby. That way I can swap them out. I'm OCD about that, even with the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, guys. I was buying Vinegar Syndrome stuff before they even switched over to using the clear cases. A lot of people that's a little later in the game probably doesn't even realize or found out later that when Vinegar Syndrome first started releasing their Blu-ray releases, which I believe the Herschel Gordon Films release was their first Blu-ray. It's like the 2 or 3 films of H.G. Lewis. It's more of the erotic films that he had done. All those early releases came in these blue cases right here. So I know, like myself, there's other collectors out there too. We like to have our collection look very consistent, nice, neat, organized, and it is just OCD at the end of the day. But it's nice to get those clear case replacement cases and put all your stuff together and have them all in those the same style casing. So same thing with Severin. All right, guys, we're gonna go for the next one right here. This is another limited edition. I think this is a 3-disc set. It says strictly limited edition. First 2500 contain exclusive bonus disc of alternate French version. Here's another Jess Franco film right here. This is the Blu-ray and DVD combo of The Hot Nights of Linda. I know jack shit about this movie. All I know is this is another Jess Franco title that Severin has. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's definitely either a 2-disc or a 3-disc set. I just can't remember. I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. 1975, 80 minutes. I don't see, guys, sorry, but I don't see a region stamp on the back of here or anything like that. As long as cinema lives, so will Jess Franco. Ain't it cool news? Jess Franco was and remains the most important figure in cinema, says Chris Alexander of Fangoria. Guys, I will hold that up on the back so you could try to see that. Very sorry for that glare, especially with that color, that light purple kind of color. It's probably going to be impossible for you to see any of that, but yeah, guys, if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can find it on my list right here. Because I can't remember whether it's a 2-disc set or a 3-disc set. I will try to find it right here. Don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. Jesus Christ. I know I ordered this. Why is it not on the list? The Hot Nights of Linda 3-disc hard banana Blu-ray edition. So, guys, it is a 3-disc set. I figured it would say something like, since it's limited and it's called the, what is it? The 3-disc hard banana edition. I'm hoping there's 3 discs in here. But I'll definitely find out, though, when I open it up. We're going to move on, guys. All right, next up, I'm going to put those together. I went ahead and bought these while they were on the sale. Had to have these. One's a 2-disc set, one's a 3-disc set. I said, fuck it. They're great price right now. They're on sale. I've been meaning to get those. What better time than right now? I'll go ahead and get both of them. So, yeah, I went ahead and scooped these up. But, guys, this is All the Colors of Giallo. This is a 3-disc set right here. And here's All the Colors of the Dark, which is a 2-disc set. Guys, I will tell you, this one right here is all regions, so you're good to go. It does say color and black and white, 239 minutes. Holy shit. It's got a Blu-ray emblem, a DVD emblem, and a compact disc CD, which it does say disc 3 is the CD, The Strange Sounds of the Bloodstained Films. So that is a CD soundtrack. Yeah, 3-disc collection featuring over 5.5 hours of classic trailers plus bonus CD of legendary Giallo themes. From my understanding, I saw one of the special guests go into Severin's Cellar on the official YouTube channel of Severin. He pulled this off the shelf and he said this was such a treat to have, to put this on and go through all the old Giallo trailers. It was like eye candy for anybody, especially you're having like a party or something like that. You want to throw something on in the background to catch somebody's interest. This was a great thing right here. So, a gleeful mix of high and low culture, a tradition where you'll find flashes of artistic brilliance, sharing the screen with moments of jaw-dropping squalor. Known to every cinephile around the world, while Giallo means yellow, the Giallo movies are colored in blood red. So yeah, guys, like I said, that's a 3-disc set right there. Got that for a really good price. Like I said, guys, this is a 2-disc set right here. The limited edition of 2500 with bonus CD original soundtrack by Bruno Nicolaya. Guys, this is Region A stamp, so it is region locked. Compact disc. This is 1972, 95 minutes. I've heard some mixed things about this film. Gonna check it out myself, though. Like I said, what better time to grab it and check it out for yourself while you get it for the greatest price you can. The ultimate Giallo shocker, now uncut in HD for the first time ever in America. One of the very first I'm sorry, yeah, one of the very best Gialli, a whirlwind of horrific imagery with superb cinematography, a chilling score, and an overwhelming sense of dread, says DVD Drive-In. So yeah, guys, it was nice to go ahead and grab both of those up and scoop them up. I could still get the 2-disc set and the 3-disc set for this one right here. They were on sale. Guys, I think I might have got these for like 15 bucks a pop. And usually these things are like 24, 28, 32 bucks. This is the perfect time. We're going to keep going, guys. Next up, here's an Australian film I just recently got to watch for the first time thanks to Joe Bob Briggs of The Last Drive-In. And I had a lot of fun with this one right here, so I went ahead and scooped it up. This is all regions, so you guys across the pond, you're good to go. That is Next of Kin. I know when they originally released this movie that it came with a slipcover. I can't find out anything else, whether it came with a CD soundtrack or not. So I'm not going out of my way to try to get one with a slipcover on it and pay stupid amounts of money. You know, I will try to find the slipcover by itself if possible, and I only got to pay a few bucks or trade or something like that, but I'm not going to pay some ungodly amount just for a slipcover. If that limited edition release not only includes a slipcover, but there is a CD soundtrack or a bonus disc in there with more material on it, please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. But the only thing I can find out for right now is this. The only difference is that fucking slipcover. No, you know, slipcover looks great and it's beautiful, but I'm not paying that. I'm not paying what fuckers on eBay is wanting to charge me for it. Guys, this thing is loaded with features from 1989. English, 89 minutes. Like I said, guys, A, B, and C on here for region stamps, so you're good to go. We'll hold that up on the back so you guys can see it. You can just see that special feature list. I mean, it's just fucking packed on there. You get done with the, 89 minutes of the film right there. You probably got like 3 hours of fucking special features, if not more. One of the most great treasures of Ausploitation. Next of Kin is Suspiria Down Under, and Australia's most criminally underseen genre film. I definitely say it definitely took me by surprise while I watched it on The Last Drive-In. It's like, where the fuck has this movie been at all my life? A horror movie unlike any other, says Quentin Tarantino. So I've heard a lot of great directors praise that movie throughout the years. So it was nice to see that on The Last Drive-In, and not only that, but actually get a chance to scoop a copy up for myself. Alright, guys, here's the next one right here. I'm not going to be able to pronounce the director's name, but I got this for a really good price. That is Dark Waters. This is from 1994, 89 minutes. This is all region A, B, and C, so you guys are good. I believe I saw, oh my god, what's the name of that, that channel? I'm trying to think of it for the life of me, and I just can't think of it, but Severin Films invited a radio broadcast show to come in, and for some reason I cannot think of them right now, even though I just talked about them just weeks ago. But one of the guests picked this film off the shelf and was just talking about how criminally underrated that this is one of like the best nunsploitation films that nobody's never seen. I believe this was the one she was talking about. I do remember her saying like nunsploitation or something like that. Tense, turbulent, and stuffed full of Lovecraftian terror. On Blu-ray for the first time ever with all new special features, a lost masterpiece of art house horror, says Filmmaker Magazine. So yeah, guys, I just don't really know a whole lot about it, but I will hold it up on the back right there. You can see, got a nice little box of special features right there, so got something to go on after the after that 89-minute runtime right there. So nice to check out, see what it is. Hope I'm not blocking the camera with all that stuff. I could have swore. Okay, here we go. Here's another limited edition right here that they found more copies of, so I went ahead and snatched it up. And I'm hoping this is better than one of the other releases I got up there, because the director for that I didn't care for up there is also on here as well. So I'm hoping this has got something to offer. I just took a chance with this one. This is going to be a pure gamble. But guys, that is the limited edition of the Theater Bazaar. So this is all region for you guys over the pond. 2011, 114 minutes. One of the best horror anthologies of all time. The authorized U.S. Blu-ray premiere with hours of all new special features plus the limited edition CD soundtrack. So that one's in there. Let's see. I do think that Severin Films sells a comic book that was bundled originally with this release. I think the comic book goes for like $10, which I wouldn't mind getting on there and just, if I watch this and I like it, I'll definitely get the comic book, but I'm not going to just blind buy something like that. I was already a blind buy enough just getting into this, and I definitely saw the director's name on the back of here. A director that Severin Films has also released another film called Family Portraits, which, guys, I watched that one, and I'll be honest with you, it just wasn't. Who knows, maybe if I was just in the mood that night or feeling that or whatever the issue was, I did not enjoy that though, for sure. I probably definitely won't be giving that another watch anytime soon. It just wasn't my style. But yeah, I took a chance on this one right here. So I see David Gregory's name on here. It says a film by David Gregory. Douglas Buck, which is, I think, is the one who did Family Portraits. I see the buddy I think it's Giovanso, which is the guy who directed Combat Shock. I just watched another film of his too, which was No Way Home from Severin Films. Watched that earlier this year. And it says Tom Savini and Richard Stanley. So yeah, guys, it looks like a digipack. I think it just pulls out from the side right there. It definitely is a digipack. It pulls out from the side, and I'm assuming the Blu-ray and the CD kind of flaps open up, and there you go. So, guys, it does have a nice chunk of special features right there. They did print that in small font right there on the back, and I'm sorry, but that camera's definitely not going to pick that up. But if you want to pause and read what you can right there. But yeah, guys, yeah, I can't wait to check it out, though. I mean, I'm just, it's an anthology, so even if the dude's fucking anthology film on here sucks, at least there's more to go with. So that's pretty cool. I kind of want to look into more of how this was actually produced and how it came to be, because to see David Gregory do his own film on here, not to mention Richard Stanley and Tom Savini. Hopefully there's some interviews, some special features on here, which I'm sure there is, because there's a whole box right there. But I would kind of like to know exactly how this came to be. So yeah, definitely look into checking this one out right here. Guys, I'm sorry, but we are about 56 minutes into this, and we got a ton more to go. Sorry, but I'm going to take a smoke break just for a sec. Please feel free to join me. Grab yourself a snack, something to drink, whatever. I apologize for my videos always being so fucking long, but as you can tell, guys, this one right here, I think it constitutes for it being a long video. I would definitely say, other than just to be with all honest, I would say this is this is definitely the biggest box I've ever ordered during any sale from any company, all at once. The only exception of that being is during the Criterion sale this year, November, just last month. Not only did I go inside Barnes & Noble, dropped what I got there, and walked out with a bunch of stuff that I wanted, a ton of recommendations. Also came home and got on the website that night and dropped a bunch more money. So that would probably be my most expensive haul that I got during a sale, and that did take all place during one day, whether it was on in-store and half online. But yeah, to get it all up front in one big box, this is definitely, hands down, my biggest box that I've purchased all at once right here. I'm super glad with that fucking hoodie too. Now, guys, I will tell you, if you're interested in hoodies or anything like that, and you're thinking about maybe getting one, to support Severin Films and have a great hoodie to wear during the wintertime, I will tell you that thing is nice and heavy. It's nice and thick too. I can't wait to try that thing on. I own a ton of hoodies, and I usually always go back to like 2 or 3 of my favorite hoodies that I wear, even though I have like a dozen of them, just because usually I like the way some of them that fit a little bit better, something like that, and I can already tell. I really thought when I originally ordered that, I thought it was a slip-over hoodie without being a zip-up hoodie. So to pull it out the box and see that it's a zip-up hoodie is just a fucking bonus. Those are my favorite hoodies. Alright, guys, we'll keep on going right here. I'm probably going to butcher the title for this one, name for this one right here, but I had to go ahead and grab this one right here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore Arrow Video might have released this. No, it wasn't Arrow Video. It might have been 88 Films or somebody else. I can't remember at this point, but I have seen another release of this film. But this is the Severin Films release right here. This is a film by Joe D'Amato. I have a couple of his films. Well, thanks to Severin, I've been getting into some of his stuff as well. So I want to give this one a go. I've heard some great fucking things about this movie. But guys, this is Anthropophagus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, fucking sue me. Yeah, guys, that is a great cover right there. I'm sure when they originally released this, I'm sure it probably had a slip cover or something for the limited edition or something. I'll have to do a little bit more homework on it. But yeah, I'll look into it, but I got a great fucking price on this. I think I got this for like $12. So got a good bit of chunk of special features on there, guys. This is ABC, so feel free to grab this one up and scoop this up if you're across the pond. An icon of cinema gore, says Spaghetti Nightmares. Joe D'Amato gore classic now uncut in 2K for the first time in America. Joe D'Amato's sickening classic. His queasiest, slimiest, and ultimately scariest film, says Chris Alexander of ShockTillYouDrop.com. So, guys, from 1980, 90 minutes. Like I said, guys, I think this is just a one-disc set. I see the Blu-ray symbol with the ABC mark right there, so I believe this is one disc. So, yeah, I can't wait to check this out. I've heard great fucking things about it, in which, you know, just like Jess Franco, I'm now getting into a ton of Joe D'Amato films. So, yeah, can't wait to dig into it and see what the guy's all about and everything. I'm telling you, I love exploring uncharted waters. I just got another film from Joe D'Amato in. I think that was, shit. I'm trying to think. Was Robo War one of his films? I could be mistaken on that. I think I just got another one of his films, though, and I set it off to the side. Yeah, I do. Look at that. Just how convenient is that? So I got this in right before the Black Friday sale started. That is In-Game, the limited edition set. This is another film from Joe D'Amato right here. I've heard great things about this fucking movie. I set it on the end table right here to get to it the other night. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough time to get to it to watch it. So, but here's another Joe D'Amato film to add to that one right there. I think I got a few more up there. Who knows, probably a few more in this box. But that is Anthropophagus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Next up, guys. Okay, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is an Amicus film. They released an Amicus film collection box set. It's now out of print. Goes for a nice chunk of change on eBay, even if it's used. I went ahead and scooped this up because, of course, this has Peter Cushing in it, and I'm willing to give anything a dive. I saw the trailer for this, heard people, the special guests on the Severin Film Cellar videos talk about this film, and I wanted to scoop this up, got it for a really good price. But, guys, that is Now the Screaming Starts. This is an early film. Well, actually, it's not as early as I thought it was. 1973, 91 minutes. Guys, this is all region A, B, and C. Like I said, this is an Amicus production right here. Packs effective shocks, a traditional supernatural ghost story, embellished with a dose of 70s style sleaze and gore. So, hey, you got my fucking full attention. The classic Brit horror shocker on Blu-ray for the first time ever. I'm not sure if I've seen anybody else release this, another company or not. But like I said, guys, this was one of the 4 films that was in the Amicus collection box set. You could probably look that up on eBay or online somewhere and see what I'm talking about. It might have been 3 films, and then the 4th case in there might have been just like a documentary or something like that, or a special features disc. I can't remember, but I do know that there's 4 individual cases in there. Directed by Roy Ward Baker. Like I said, guys, 1973, 91 minutes. So can't wait to check that out. The trailer for this fucking thing looks great. Can't wait to check it out. Here's one I went to go grab for the Severin Nukes, the mid-year sale, halfway through this year, and for some reason they forgot to mark it down on their website, and they still wanted $20 for it, so I skipped out on it. I was like, I don't know what's the deal. Maybe they forgot to mark that one down, or maybe they're just wanting just some amount for that one because it's probably about to go out of print. Who fucking knows? But I did. I held off for a little bit, and it paid off because I think I got this for like $12, or I don't know, it might have been 15. I can't remember at this point. It doesn't even say right there on the email they sent me confirming all the pieces of my order. But I have to look back through my my order form through SeverinFilms.com. But this is Drive-In Massacre. This is an early release through Severin Films. I actually found a copy of this floating around on eBay. It's been years now, but I saw this sitting on eBay from a seller I'd bought some other stuff from, and he had it on there. I went to go watch this. I found Tubi and watched this for free on there, and I dug the hell out of it. It's definitely a low budget slasher film, very early slasher film, 1976, 74 minutes. Guys, this is A, B, and C. I do see that little symbol right there on the opposite side of the case from the Severin logo, and it says Distribpix. Yeah, Distribpix.com. So I don't know if that's another company that Severin Films collaborated with to do that release. Not really sure. What does that say? You'll pay to get in, you'll pay to get out. I did dig this, though. I watched it on Tubi, and I think my wife was even watching this with me. She was like, some bizarre shit. The sleazy 70s slasher classic, restored and remastered for the first time ever. Grim, bloody, and incredibly entertaining. Grimy and dirty 70s exploitation nirvana. So, that definitely pretty much sums that up right there. Because I will tell you, this is very, of course, with exploitation films, especially early, really early films, those things were low budget as they got. But I will tell you, this was a pretty good fucking entertaining movie. So glad to have that one. Guys, I want to hold off on that one because I'm not sure. I bought this one right here since I went ahead and got the what was that? The Lost Soul 3-disc set. I went ahead and got this, another film by Richard Stanley. I think this was on here. The Blu-ray limited edition was only like $6, so I went ahead and scooped it up. A blind buy limited edition for only $6. I'll take the gamble on it, especially from a director I'm buying other stuff from. But this is the Richard Stanley film, The Other World. On the sticker right there, it says bonus DVD strictly limited to 2,500 only. Includes Voice of the Moon, The White Darkness, and The Secret Glory documentaries with new intros and commentaries by Richard Stanley. So, like I said, guys, I was really fucking cheap to grab this. I don't really see a whole lot of special features going for it, but it does say part documentary, part first, hand testimony of the paranormal, and what the fuck? How they word that? All right, part documentary, part first, hand testimony of the paranormal, and part psychedelic head trip. The startling new documentary from the creator of Hardware and Dust Devil. I do believe that Severin Films also released the film for Hardware, which I know the Blu-ray and the DVD is now out of print. Guys, this is ABC. So you're good across the pond. 2013, 89 minutes. So yeah, guys, not much really going on back there for special features, I will say that. But at least it's got some shit going on for it right there, especially it being the limited edition with the bonus DVD in there with the interviews and commentaries. So they threw that in there. So not bad. Oh, let's keep it going. All right, here's another limited edition right here. Another Jess Franco film I just completely walked into blind. I did a little bit of homework, though. I didn't just go in there and buy a bunch of shit just from a name of a director I recognize. I looked up some trailers and stuff and did some homework. Had a lot of fun doing it. Had some friends helping me with it, too. Shout out to Master Chaos, who always have a great time with him during these fucking sales. Whether it's recommendations, I was just going over individual titles. That night, the Severin sale went live and the Vinegar Syndrome went live for Black Friday 2021. We were on that thing, I guarantee every bit of, Jesus Christ. I think we were on there for like 5 or 6 hours that night, just loving every minute of it. And he definitely motivated me to buy a couple of films to check out. But here we go, guys. Here's another Jess Franco film that is two female spies with flower panties. I'm sure with the title of that film and plus the cover of it, this might be some sexploitation kind of stuff. Who knows? I'm not really one for, like, I will tell you this, I'm not really one for like the porn kind of movies or anything like that. If it's a sexual movie but has a really good plot and stuff like that, that's a different story. It does say bonus DVD for first 3,000 units only, featuring 87-minute Spanish version. Guys, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I'll butcher it, so I'll hold it up right there so you can see it. Let's see what we got here, guys. It looks like it's from 1980, 91 minutes. Guys, this is all region A, B, and C. So you're good over there. Looks like we definitely got the special feature on here for Stephen Thrower on two female spies. So that's great. Even if the movie sucks, I'll get to see a good interview with him on there, him breaking it down. Playful and fun, this super trashy film is freaking crazy. Jess Franco's insane 70s erotic thriller, restored in HD for the first time ever, thanks to Severin Films. Yeah. I was trying to, so what makes it the limited edition, of course, is that bonus DVD, featuring the 87-minute Spanish cut. So yeah, it looks like the Spanish cut is shorter than the 91-minute cut that's on disc 1. So there we go, guys. There's another one. Two female spies with flower panties. Another Jess Franco film for the collection. Here we go. Okay, I was about to say it doesn't have the limited edition sticker on the front of it, so I got a little nervous, but it does say it at the top there. Here's another limited edition they came across, so they put it back up on the website during the sale. That is the Attic Expeditions. I really don't know jack shit of this film. Looked up everything I could possibly find out before I've splurged on it. I do know that Seth Green's in this film, probably, with Ted Raimi too, Jeffrey Combs. So I do know that this is a relative, I think, I was about to say this, I think this is a 90s film, but it does say 2000 on it, so I'm assuming it's probably made in the late 90s. But all region right here, guys. This is the 2-disc limited edition set. Instead of having the sticker right there, it does say it at the top. I assure you right there. The bonus disc, of course, is the CD soundtrack. So that's always a fucking bonus. Wow. There's a special feature on here for Alice Cooper and Jeffrey Combs' internet reunion. That's fucking awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm already excited about that. Anyway, a genre shindig. Jeremy Caston takes us on a visual magic carpet ride with unsettling images that rock the padded cell. Tight job, says Arrow in the Head. One of the best mindfuck movies. It keeps you scratching your head wondering what's going on. Repeated viewings are recommended, says Dread Central. So that's always great to fucking hear, especially when something has some replay value to it. But like I said, guys, from released in the year 2000, 100 minutes. And like I said, it's all region, guys. I will hold that up so you guys can see the back. Hopefully I'm not forgetting to do that, just in case you guys are. We'll pause it and check it out. Oh, man. As you guys can tell from what I've held up, I did order a lot of the limited edition stuff. When it comes, especially them like having like the CD soundtracks or a bonus disc in there with more content on there, I do jump on that stuff. As far as it just being a limited edition, just because it has a slip cover on it, I mean that's fine and everything as long as I can get that for a sale price. But if it's just the regular retail price, I'm not really usually worried about stuff like that. I'm definitely trying to discipline myself just a little bit. Even though I buy a bunch of shit all up front during these sales and just a huge box sometimes of just mystery and unknown, I do try to be a little bit careful on shit. I don't know exactly what this is. Oh, I got a $20 gift card. Yeah, because I placed an order during the first couple hours of the sale. They were having a really difficult time. Of course, like always, that site was just being a complete shit show. So Severin, just to be the nice people that they are, I will not hold up the back of this, but they did send me a gift card right there. Codes on the back of it. It says a $20 gift card from SeverinFilms.com. Treat this card like cash. Cannot be replaced. Expires November 29th, 2026. So, yeah, I assure you, I will definitely find something to use this card on their website, because that'll be used immediately, probably tonight. They did send me this sticker right here. I'm assuming that's just one of their free stickers. Here we go. I bought this sticker as well. Yeah, that's a hell of a sticker. They did not even... Wow, okay. I should have known it was going to be... There we go. I'm just going to hold it up. Anyway, that was the Severin, the free Severin sticker they threw in the box right there. This is one I think I paid $2 or $3 for. Yeah, guys, that is exactly what it looks like right there. That is the Night of the Demon sticker right there. Oh, boy. Yeah. So... Let's keep going, shall we? Speaking of Night of the Demon, very, very glad to fucking get this thing. Super excited when they dropped the announcement for this. But there it is right there, guys. The limited edition release from Severin Films of Night of the Demon right there. Directed by James Wasson. The best and bloodiest Bigfoot movie ever made, says Barry.com. Yeah, I'm super fucking excited. That is a great slipcover too. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the title on the front of it, but that's okay. They put the title on the spines right there, and there's an image of the back of the slipcover right there. Simplistic, but it fucking works, and it works great. This is the Night of the Demon 2-disc set. I will hold this up right here so you guys can see it. Sorry for that glare. There we go. That is a great image right there. Love that. Love it. Alright, guys, that thing is packed full of features, guys. This is from 1983, 96 minutes. This is all region A, B, and C. You're good to go with this, guys. It's going to be very, very dark on the back of that, but as you can tell, disc 1, disc 2, it is fucking packed on there. You get done with the movie, yeah, what is that, 96-minute runtime? You probably got like 2 weeks of special features right there to go on. So, fucking kudos to Severin Films for going that far and above for this. I know everybody, as soon as this was announced, everybody was fucking excited. Yeah, guys, that shit is packed full. Wow. I was trying to think, there's a, was it this one? No, I'm sorry, that's on the next one here. The first real Bigfoot gore fest. The Sasquatch splatter masterwork, restored uncut for the first time ever. Really delightful, unbelievably gory, a triumph in oddball sleaze, like a more insane grizzly. Cool deal, man. Fuck yeah. super glad to get this. Super glad. But yeah, guys, from my understanding, the limited edition with this comes with not only the slipcover, but that disc 2 right there, which I said is fucking chock full of special features. This was a little pricey, I will tell you. Some of the, especially the, I'll hold the next one up right here. This one was a little pricey, if I'm not mistaken. I think this one was like, this might have been like 32 bucks, I think, for it. Either 32 or 34. This was a little bit expensive, plus the next one I'm gonna hold up, but I had to have them. I was more than happy to pay for what they were asking for. Traditionally, the Severin prices are usually like 28 bucks, but we're seeing a lot when they're putting in a lot more content, like extra disc and other stuff and goodies and stuff like that, where the price is raising up a little bit, which is to be expected. I mean, they got to make money. And I'm sure this shit costs a good bit to be produced and made. But I will tell you, on the slipcover of that image, I don't know if you guys can tell it, but that is embossed where the whole thing is like raised for the character image right there. And I will tell you, that is great fucking artwork right there. I also, in that tube right there, I do have the Night of the Demon poster as well. So I can't wait to get to that one. All right, guys, the next one up, like I said, this was another expensive one. Brand new. They just dropped. That is House on the Edge of the Park right there. This is David Hess that's in here. I did a good bit of homework on this film right here. I know this film's not for everybody, but I definitely had to have it. This is directed by Ruggiero Deodato, which unfortunately I missed out on that fucking Cannibal Holocaust book. I went to go back the next day and I was like, you know what? I'll pay the 45 bucks they want for that book. I already got the World End books over there from Severin Films, which is a great book, and I was like, I don't mind paying that. I'll get the Cannibal Holocaust books and say extended it by like 16 or 18 pages or something like that for the Severin release. Unfortunately, it sold out. The site came back up. They had some availability, and I was like, I'll get on there later tonight, and I'll order that with a few more things. I got on the fucking website, and the book was gone again. So I don't think I was meant to have it, but I will track it down, though. Unrelenting psychological horror. Total unabashed exploitation cinema from Ruggiero Deodato, as controversial as his Cannibal Holocaust, says Starburst magazine. So yeah, guys, I will hold that up right there so you guys can see that. Let's see. It's pretty simplistic for the artwork, but I will tell you that straight razor. It is embossed. It's raised up on the slip cover. Plus, there's like this little embossed ring around for the picture frame of the character sitting right there. Slip this thing out right here. There we go, guys. This is the 3-disc set. I was trying to think too. There's a shit. Disc 3 is a CD soundtrack. Of course, disc 1 is the film, but I'm trying to think. There's a documentary on here that they included. Yeah, it's Deodato Holocaust, the feature-length documentary by Felipe Guerrero that explores the film-by-film triumphs, tragedies, and controversies of Ruggiero Deodato. Everybody knows the story, especially of like Cannibal Holocaust, when he was actually put on trial because they did believe that he actually killed people to make that movie and all this other shit, which we all know that nobody was harmed during the making of that film other than the fucking animals, which is fucking horrible. But it outdoes Last House on the Left. 3-disc limited edition includes remastered uncut 4-scan, new documentary, plus CD soundtrack, guys. This, unfortunately, is Region A locked, so hope you guys, if you plan on getting this over the pond, you do have a region-free player. This is color 1980, English and Italian, 92 minutes. I cannot fucking wait to get into this right here. I was doing some homework on this thing right here, and I was just like, why? How have I not come across this yet in my life? Alright, now scanned uncut in 4K from the original camera negative with 3+ hours of all new special features. Not to mention, you get a whole featurette right there for the that documentary on Ruggiero Deodato. And disc 3, you get a CD soundtrack. So, guys, I will tell you, this one was a little expensive. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one was $38 for this right here. But if you really break down what you get in this set right here, I'm sure everybody would probably just pay that just alone, just for the fucking slipcover. Not myself, but to get a documentary in there on disc 2, disc 1 being the film, plus like I said, 3.5 hours of special features right there. Disc 2 being a full-length feature documentary, and disc 3 being a CD soundtrack. That's an all-in-one combo set. It's basically like a fucking box set at this point. That's just, I mean, it's everything you could possibly want or have. And if you got this plus that Ruggiero Deodato book, the Cannibal Holocaust book that Severin released, which has already been released before from another company, but the Severin one that they just released is exclusive because it is an expanded edition of like 16, 18 pages. So if you guys fucking got that, that film right there, you got the hookup. All right, guys, we'll go with this one next. This one right here was for a really good price, so I went ahead and snatched it up, guys. That is Wild Beast. This is an earlier release from Severin Films. I had to grab it though. Did a little bit of homework on this one. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this one a go. Got it for a good price here. I think it was like $12. Guys, this is from 1983, 92 minutes. This is region free, A, B, and C. So you guys fucking feel free to go across the pond and scoop this up. The insane 80s film by the co-creator of Mondo, Kane, and Goodbye Uncle Tom, remastered for the first time ever in America. Mondo-style shock, a vivid reminder of a lost era of pure exploitation cinema, a mind-blower. One viewing of this film will reveal that Prosperi ended his directing career as outrageous as it began. I think that's Daniel Petrucci. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. But okay. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, written and directed by Franco Prosperi. And that was the composer I said before, so I fucked that up. My bad, guys. I'll turn that over on the back right there so you can see it. Otherwise, I'll just sit there and stare at it forever. Hopefully, you can see that right there. Got a few special features on the side right there. So, hey, what better time to pick this up? Get this for like $12 as opposed to paying what, like 20 or more. So anyway, guys, we're gonna keep going. Next up right here, I could have swore that this was a limited edition set. Let me look, guys, because I ordered so much shit. Sorry to waste you guys' time, but I just want to make sure that Severin sent me all the right stuff. Jesus Christ, where is this one at? It's the only bad part about I don't know if this is the limited edition one. It says I ordered the limited edition Blu-ray release of The Beast in the Cellar, but I'll look on the top and it just says The Beast in the Cellar, and this looks like a regular release. What made the other one limited? Because it doesn't say slip. I thought it was gonna be a limited edition that included a CD soundtrack or such, but it doesn't state that on the back. This might be I'll have to open this up, and I might have to contact Severin about this. Yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, guys, this is from 1970, 89 minutes long. This is all region A, B, and C. Let's see, one of the more eccentric and peculiar British horror films of the 70s, distinctly unnerving and excitement. God almighty, what is that fucking word there? Okay, Jesus Christ. An excitement slice of British. Fuck it, I'm not even reading that. I can barely even see it. It's just the light in here, guys. Either that or I just can't fucking read today. Anyway, I'll hold that up on the back right there for you guys. That is The Beast in the Cellar. Like I said, guys, I definitely did order the one that says limited edition on it. It says The Beast in the Cellar, limited edition Blu-ray. Unfortunately, I don't think this is a limited edition. This does feel like it's only one disc. Even at the top, it doesn't say 2-disc limited edition on the security band like it normally would. And on the special features box down there, it doesn't say anything about including a CD soundtrack. I think they might have messed up and fucking just sent me the regular edition. So I'm going to set that off to the side because I might have to send that back to them. No big deal. Let's see. Here's the limited edition right here, guys. This is The Strange Vice of Mrs. Worth. This is limited edition, 3,000 units only, with bonus CD soundtrack composed by Nora Orlandi. I did look at the trailer for this one right here. I've heard some things here and there, but don't really know a whole lot about it. This is region free. Color, 1971, English and Italian, 100 minutes. And guys, the fucking list of special features on the back of that. They got a chunk of stuff to go on right there. Let's see right here. Yep, this too's gonna be that CD soundtrack. Ton of special features. Yeah, guys, we're gonna. I can't. Yeah, it's directed by Sergio Martino, of course, which I should have said because I own a fucking ton of his films now. Not to mention Arrow Video just released a box set of his of like previously released films that they had released and put them all in one box now. A must-own for Giallo fans, a fantastic blend of Hitchcockian suspense and exploitive sex and violence, says DVD Talk. Sergio Martino Giallo masterpiece, now uncut on Blu-ray for the first time ever in America. One of the top 5 Giallo. Inventive, exciting, and unsettling, Sergio Martino is a genius, says Bloody Disgusting. So that's getting some praise there on the back of that. But yeah, guys, The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward? Oh, Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, but what the fuck is that H? I don't know. I thought it was Worth. I thought there was like a fucking T in there somewhere. Oh well. Yeah, guys. I got that for a good price, so I was glad to scoop that up, guys. I'm probably going to have to set some shit off to the side, or otherwise I'm going to be blocking the hell out of that camera. I got too much shit. Here's another 2-disc limited edition I went ahead and scooped up. This is the Pagini Horror. I watched this one time. I think me and the fellas watched this on Tubi one night. And I think we had picked this and plus One Dark Night to watch together or something like that. The Corruption of Chris Miller or something. I really don't remember a whole lot about this shit, but it is a film by Luigi Cozzi. Limited edition 3,000 units only with bonus soundtrack CD composed by Vince Tempera. This does have Donald Pleasance in it. I can barely remember anything about this film. However, for some reason, when I do think about this film, I automatically think of One Dark Night, which I did not care for. So yeah, I'm about to give this a fucking go, guys. Unfortunately, this is Region A locked. 1988, 84 minutes. Pure entertainment. It's colorful, bizarre fun for those of us who appreciate Luigi Cozzi's love for cinema. The exclusive 80s Italian shocker, now on Blu-ray for the first time in America. A whole hell of a lot fun. It's a step or two above most 80s heavy metal horror. So yeah, guys, 1988, 84 minutes. Like I said, Region A locked, unfortunately. So guys, just be aware of that right there. This is another one of those things where you're seeing me pull a lot of these limited editions out of the box, and as you can see, the limited editions, mostly that I aim for is, comes with the soundtracks or a bonus disc with more content in them. If it comes with that stuff and plus a slipcover, that's always a fucking score. So that's just a whole bundle package. But I dig the hell out of Severin including so many CD soundtracks with their releases. A lot of people, I'm sure, could give a fuck less whenever it comes to a CD soundtrack. Who the fuck even carries CDs in their car anymore? I am one of those people who do enjoy listening to that. I get more bang for my buck when shit like that is included. Especially one of the treasures I just got not too long ago. Cody was just a dear friend of mine. Cody was just nice enough to send me the Demon soundtrack on a 2-disc set CD. And I'm here to tell you that thing is fucking great. Not only do I love both Demons 1 and 2, but the soundtrack for those are just fucking great. So that's always a bonus for me, man. I'm telling you, if I had it my way, I know everybody loves the hell out of Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers, and I do too. I love Arrow Video slipcovers and all that. But if we had like a chance to take a poll, and there was one thing that they were going to change, I would definitely say the slipcover game is just getting out of fucking hand, and it's been great. We all knew that this was coming because especially whenever Vinegar Syndrome started doing their slipcovers for, basically all their fucking releases, there was these hardcore collectors that was just chasing down every single solid one of them, and just to see what a slipcover like Bloodhook sells for, see the movie fucking be $15, but somebody's gonna pay $150 for the slipcover is insane to me. If you do have the funds to do that, though, and that's just something you want to do, that's great. But I will tell you right now, if we had a chance to kind of take a poll, and it was like, hey, instead of putting this money in the production of just putting, cardboard slipcovers over your movies, we could be putting the CD soundtracks in there instead, or we could be doing, some supplemental features. I would pick that option so fucking fast. Either one of them. That'd be a hard decision for me to make, whether it be the CD soundtrack or more special features to the disc. I don't know. It just depends on what release it would be, I guess, at that. But yeah, I would definitely love to see something like that happen, because as time's going on, guys, I'm sure you've all seen it too. But I'm seeing a lot of, especially people on social media, who are tracking down these previous releases that came out a few years ago, and they're trying to hunt down these releases with the slipcovers. I'm seeing them track them down. They'll finally get them, and these people are not even interested in the film, have no desire to watch it. I've even seen cases where some people hate the fucking movie, but they're tracking it down because they're completionists and they want to have every single title on the shelf with a slipcover. That's great if you got the funds to do that and you got the free time to look for it and put that much effort into it. But I will tell you this, guys, it's just fucking bizarre to me because I couldn't do that. It's just I'm one of those people. I want to see the contents of the box of what's inside the box on that disc. That comes first. I mean, hey, the artwork and all that stuff, the newly commissioned artwork we get, that all that stuff's a great bonus and everything, and that adds up to a really great release. But yeah, Severin rocks it, man, with CD soundtracks. I don't think there's another company that matches them as far as the amount of CD soundtracks they put out. Arrow Video, they put them out every once in a while with some of their releases, which is fucking cool. Uh, I seen Scream Factory. I think they did that with Green Inferno. I'm trying to think, was there another release that they actually included the CD soundtrack, which off the top of my head I can't think of it. So Scream Factory really doesn't even do it. I will say Vinegar Syndrome actually does sell some of the vinyl on their website for some of the films they release, so that's really fucking cool. I dig that and everything. But I would definitely say, though, that, yeah, Severin Films takes the fucking prize, though. Of course, we're all physical media collectors. We want to hold something that's, in our fucking hand that we can see, we can hold. Having a CD soundtrack to go with that film, you watch it and you're a big fan of it or something, what better than to have the soundtrack of that, especially if you love music and, who knows, you might take a road trip one day and you want to hear it or something like that again. That's a great additional piece to have in the box, I would say. So, yeah, guys, I wish I could remember exactly what this movie is about, but unfortunately, I think I just watched a couple of movies back to back one day, had a few cocktails, and I think me and the fellas, we definitely watched this one, but we watched another film called One Dark Night, and it was hard to get through. And then The Corruption of Chris Miller, which was, I know everybody loves that film, but holy shit, that was brutal for me to get through it. And I think the other fellas felt the same way. The sexual tension in that movie was so fucking thick. It was just like, all right, can these people just go ahead and fucking get it over with? But did enjoy the aspects of some of the kills in it, but it just didn't have a whole lot going for it. Alright, guys, next up, here we go. Right here is another one. Limited edition set right here. This is Skinner. I do have the 101 Films, the black label box set of this right here. This was such a good price. I was like, fuck it. I know the features are going to be different. Let me go ahead and scoop this up. Ted Raimi, Ricky Lake, Tracy Lords. My buddy over at Pop's Movie Dungeon, Alan, I know he scooped this one up not too long ago. I think during the Severin Nukes the mid-year sale. So I'm very glad to add this one to the collection right here. And I'll be honest with you, between the price differences between the limited edition with the slipcover and the edition that didn't have the slipcover, which was the non-limited edition version, it was like $1 difference. So it's like, what the fuck, man? It's $1. So I went ahead and scooped it up, though. But that is Skinner. Like I said, guys, I do have the 101 film set, which I will tell you has a great, nice, thick book in there with a lot of details and information on Skinner. And so I went ahead and scooped up the Severin Films release, too. Alright, guys, we're going to keep going with this. Here's another limited edition right here. This is Castle of the Creeping Flesh. This is a complete blind buy to me. I did a little bit of homework, just very little, though. A haunted gothic tale of madness, lust, and blood-chilling horror. Guys, it doesn't have a region stamp or a year date on the back of it. A movie that has to be seen to be believed. Says, I can't even tell, the font's so small. Percy G. Parker is the director of this, though. So I went ahead and scooped this up. I think this went for a pretty good price, so I went ahead and scooped it up. What better time to grab them for a good price, and especially with a lot of them just going out of fucking stock all the time. Here we go right here, guys. This is, not only did I get that Night of the Demon poster in that tube right there, which we'll get to here in a little bit, but I also got the poster for this one. They had a markdown for like $5, so I went ahead and snagged the poster as well. But this is Klaus Kinski in Nosferatu in Venice. I had to grab this. I missed out on it on the last Severin Nukes the mid-year sale, and I was like, fuck it, this sale comes around, I'm scooping that up. One eye-popping scene after another, the mighty Kinski shows us creatures of the night can still be dangerous, says Cinema Retro. Yeah, guys, Augusto Kiminato, the director. So, went ahead and scooped that up. Unfortunately, I went to go try to grab Blood for Dracula right before the sale ended, which was that 4K UHD big box set that Severin just put out. I think that was during the Severin Nukes the mid-year sale. Big box. Unfortunately, I think Severin might have sold out of that or ran out of stock on it. I don't know if they're pressing any more up, but I'm assuming a lot of people bought that because Vinegar Syndrome just released Flesh of Frankenstein. So I'm assuming a lot of people grabbed that one from Vinegar Syndrome, then went over to Severin to grab the other release to go with it. So unfortunately, that was unavailable on the site. I believe it still is, but you can still get it on the secondhand market. You probably just might have to pay a little bit more for it. But yeah, I went ahead though. Since I couldn't get that one, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this one a chance. And I meant to grab that last sale, so what perfect time to go ahead and snatch it. Hour and 35 minutes, guys. This is probably gonna be my longest video right here because we still got a lot more to go. Alright guys, here's another box set that I got right here. I got a great deal on this. I think I've got it during the sale for 60 bucks, and that was good enough for me. So I took the hit on it, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather go ahead and grab it now for 60 and check it out myself, as opposed to try to chase it down later and pay some fucking stupid money for it. But this is the complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection. There's 4 films in this box set. It's a 6-disc set, 4 Blu-rays, 2 CDs. Orgasmo, So Sweet, So Perverse, A Quiet Place to Kill, Knife of Ice. I do believe that the book that comes inside this box set, I didn't know it at the time, but I bought a couple of different books and stuff like that, some other merch from Severin Films. It was a while back, a couple months ago. I do believe that the book that's in this box set, however, I've already bought the book. It was like, I think it was like $2 or maybe $3 or something like that. I ordered off their website just so I could see. I think it's called like Cinestop or something like that. But if it is the same exact book that's in this box set, though, I'll give that other book away if it's the same one. And so I already got Vampiros Lesbos and that Cinestop book if it's the same, which I believe it is because I saw a couple of different people unbox this. Don't really know a whole lot about the movies that's on this. I did a little bit of homework on it from what I could see. Definitely mixed reviews when it comes to this box set. I understand, especially with Severin and Vinegar Syndrome stuff, it's not for everybody. I've watched a few things from both those labels that just didn't even really grab me neither. But I like taking blind buys every once in a while, hoping to strike gold. So there's 4 movies in this set. I'm really hoping at least half of them is just right up my alley. If not, it'll go to a different home. But is what it is, guys. I can't tell. Oh, they got the information on the bottom right there. Well, that's just slow closed caption. Where's the region stuff at? My box took a little dent there on the bottom, I think. Yeah, because they put it down at the very bottom of the box. Took a little bit dent, nothing big though. Very minuscule. This was released in 2020, so this came out last year. Yeah, guys, I can't see a region stamp on the back of this thing or nothing. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell you that. Definitely looking, definitely make sure if you're across the pond though, you check what region it is, or if you have an all region player, you don't even have to fucking worry about it. Which I've done that since the beginning of my channel. I've always tried to persuade people, hey, if you collect physical media and you're going to be buying, and you want to buy a bunch of movies from different companies, just get a fucking region-free player. It opens your library up. It expands everything that you can possibly do with at-home releases. So yeah, guys, that is the complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection. So yeah. That's basically 2 boxes. 2 box sets so far. That was, what was it, the Andy Milligan box set and the Lindsay Baker. I think those were the 2 biggest sets I bought. We're going to keep going. Guys, once again, I definitely bought some DVDs again. This time we'll try to go through them a little fast. I got these for a really good price. Some of them are like $3, $4, something like that. So I went ahead and scooped them up. What better time than to check them out? If I do dig them and want to upgrade them later, that's great, but there's no other better time than to go in there during a sale, and Severin is literally selling their DVDs for like $3 a pop. No other company does that. Not to my knowledge. I know some of the old Kino Lorber releases, they probably do that too sometimes, which I need to check out a little bit more. I kind of neglected that company now for a while. Here's an Intervision title, though. Of course, if you're not aware what Intervision is a sub-label of Severin Films, where they usually release, to my knowledge, the way to explain it is they release titles that were shot, shot on video or something like that. So very low budget kind of stuff. But here we go right here, guys. This is Queen of Blood right here. I went to go order this. I placed my order and I kind of freaked out. And I thought I'd already got this during the Severin Nukes the mid-year sale, but it was a different release. I'm trying to, as Feed the Light that I bought during the last sale. And so I was really glad I didn't double dip or anything. I think this one right here, I'm not sure if this one was $3 or not. This might have been like 5 or 8. I just can't remember. I think this was a little bit more expensive though. I know the Intervision titles usually sell for about $10 during the sale, sometimes $8. but they normally run about 15 bucks to my understanding. So we went ahead and scooped this one up. Don't know really jack shit about it, but hey, color 2014, 77 minutes, 177 to 1 aspect ratio. It includes Chris Alexander's award-winning debut feature, Blood for Drina. So hey, fuck it. There's 2 movies in one, so can't go wrong with that. Next up, guys, here's Roman Polanski's film called What? Went ahead and grabbed this up. It was only $3. They do have a Blu-ray of this. Severin does as well, but I went ahead and grabbed the DVD just so I could check it out for a few bucks. Don't really know jack shit about it, but hey, it's Roman Polanski. I'll give it a try. 1972, 110 minutes. Very thorough and rewarding package overall for one of Polanski's most obscure, misunderstood works. So I'm sure everybody knows that Roman Polanski was the director of not only Rosemary's Baby, but was the other film that he's known for, Repulsion. So yeah, I went ahead and scooped that up, so give it a try. Next one up, guys. Oh, Jesus. I bought some crazy shit. This is another film by Jess Franco. This DVD was only $3, so I went ahead and scooped it up. But that is Night of Open Sex. I'm hoping this ain't just like a flat out kind of like porn shit. I'm hoping this actually has some substance and something to go on here. But yeah, definitely a film by Jess Franco. Color 1983, 90 minutes. Guys, it looks like it says Region 1. I can't really tell if that's a 1 or a 0 because of the light in here. Yeah, that's Region 1 NTSC. One of the wildest Francos of all on DVD for the first time ever in America. I'm not sure if this is on Blu-ray. I would assume it probably is. It's just a little bit more expensive. Welcome to the lurid universe of Franco's 1980 Spanish productions. A visual gorgeous film about very sordid happenings. There are shootings, double crosses, torture sessions, exotic locals, and Lena Romay has never looked sexier. I'm in a Jess Franco state of mind. All right, Tim. So yeah, Night of Open Sex, guys. Like I said, I just can't really tell you jack shit about it. Here's another one right here. Here's I'm trying to think. You know what? I should set those off to the side because I got a couple things in here that I gotta send to Cody. I know they're gonna come up sooner or later right here, so I'll flip that over on the side right there. I don't think, was this one in my other box set? I don't think so. I'm trying to see. I'm probably just wasting more fucking time here, because that's what I'm good at. Here we go right here. Got to scoop this one up right here. This is Terrorism, man. This is included in, I think it's a box set. I think it's the Blood box set, which is long out of print, and it goes for fucking stupid money. Bring your own tranquilizer. A monster science created but could not be destroyed. More horrifying than Frankenstein, more terrifying than Dracula. That's a bold fucking statement. We dare you to see it. Got some special features on there, guys. This is from 1959, so this is an early fucking film. 90 minutes, Region 1 DVD, unfortunately, so guys be aware of that, especially if you're over the pond. Got a few special features on the back of it. I'll hold it up right there. Got a little bit to go on, so hey, even the DVDs Severin puts out, I'm telling you, I bought a fucking 2 stacks of them so far, and from previous hauls, and you can't beat that. $3, $5 for a DVD. One of them was even like was that Dr. Butcher MD was like a 2-disc set up there, and fucking just full of special features. So yeah, Severin does it up right, man. Even for their you know, which I guess, you know, DVD would be the lesser format. Even for their DVD releases, they make sure they got some shit on there. The original and best Filipino horror films. Sorry guys, I just forgot how to read. Smart, cool, and far from the usual exploitation. A landmark exploiter with a dark noir mood and some genuine scares, says DVD Drive-In. The original Blood Island shocker scanned uncut in 4K for the first time ever. I think that is too. I think that's part of the box set. It's like a Blood Island box set. Yeah, I think it has like 4 films in it, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you guys gotta make a little bit of room right here. There's just so much shit coming out of here. Here's another one right here. Just The Killing of America. Don't really know a whole lot about this. A brutal study of violence in the USA, uncut, uncensored. They didn't want you to see. This is from Sheldon Renan, 1981, 95 minutes, DVD, Region 1 lock. Guys, there is some special features on the back of that right there. I assure you, I only got this for like $3. So I did. I went in there for a whole order just to place a bunch of DVDs that they had marked down for like $3. Some of them were $5. like I said, some of the Intervision titles go for about 8, 10, something like that. Let's see right here. This is the first ever U.S. release of perhaps the most controversial documentary in history, The Killing of America. I saw one of the special guests on Severin Films' Cellar episodes talk about this. Powerful and remarkable, a battering ram. I'm not going to read all this. Not for the faint of heart. It's eerily relevant right now, even though it was made 35 years ago, says Vox Magazine. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to sit there and break down every single one of these. We'll be here all fucking day, and I've already got you here for an hour and 45 minutes. Let's get going here. Next one up, guys, is Wild Geese. I'll definitely looked at a trailer for this one right here. This one looks definitely up my alley. 1978, 129 minutes. It says Region 0 NTSC, so guys be a little aware of that. Rip-roaring blood and guts action, nothing less than a 70s British version of The Expendables. So guys, there we go right there. That is the Wild Geese. They do have this is an early release from Severin Films. I know that they do have this one on Blu-ray as well. It comes as a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I think during the sale it might have been 12 or 15 bucks. DVD was only $3, so why not check it out first before I spend some money on it. Next up, guys, is Future Shock, the story of 2000 AD. There's another one right here. It's very fucking cheap. I see another label right there, which is Deviant Films Limited. Got some special features on it, that's for sure. And it is a little heavy, so I'm not sure if there's a disc and a booklet in there, like a catalog, a Severin Films catalog or not. There is some extended interviews. There's a whole bunch of special features. Holy shit. This is 2014, 105 minutes. Directed by Paul Goodwin. Vastly entertaining Marvel, DC, Shaw, 2080 is the law. The internationally acclaimed documentary on the most controversial, influential comic of our time. Now with 6+ hours of bonus material. So yeah, if you're a comic nerd, there you go. Fantastic documentary, a long overdue, warts of in all account. IGN said that. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'll hold that up for you right quick so you can see that on the back. As you can tell, there is definitely some big chunk of special features right there, and it even has a feature at the bottom where it just basically says extended interviews, and it has like 5 names there. So hey, stuff to go on there. All right, guys, we gotta get through this. Jesus Christ. All right, next up, guys, here it is. That is Zulu Dawn. There is a Blu-ray release for this as well, but like I said, $3. Why not give it a try first before I spend 12 or 15 bucks on the Blu-ray of it? It's 1979, 113 minutes. Epic, a sweeping battle film. Outtakes, theatrical trailer, special features. There's a history of featurette on here. The screen is constantly filled with action, says London Observer. I'll hold up to the back of that right there. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm a sucker for that, especially for their DVD section. When you get on there and you see, like, 20 or 30 different DVDs on there, and they only want like $3 a piece for them. Why not check them out first? That way, for you spend 15, 20 or plus on them. On the Blu-ray. Directed by David Hemmings. This is James Herbert's The Survivor. I do know that they also have a Blu-ray release of this right here. 4 stars. Delivers on the shocks this time out, based on the best-selling novel by James Herbert. Moody cerebral horror. A well-made and evocative thriller that can finally be appreciated, says Cinema Retro. Guys, this is 1981, color. 1981, 99 minutes. This is Region 0 NTSC. Yeah, guys, and they got some special features on the back of that too, so that's awesome. That's cool. They even because of course, for the Blu-ray they hold more data and all that stuff. Of course, they're gonna fill those up with special features and have plenty of room to do so. But for their DVDs, hey, they make sure they put them all on there. Even if they got to turn it into a 2-disc set just to fit all the special features that the Blu-ray had on it, at least they're not just giving you just the movie and take out all the special features away just because you're a person who decides to buy the DVD format as opposed to buying the Blu-ray format. So that's really cool of Severin to do that. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. We're going to go through them, guys. We're going to go through them. All right, next up is a film called The Blood Drinkers. I think this goes with that Terror is a Man. This was another film that was in that... I'm sorry, I just lied to you. This is part of the Hemisphere of Horrors box set. I already have this on Blu-ray. I just obtained it after I ordered this. Cody, I will be sending this your way, brother. I already done hit you up and told you about it. This is part of the Hemisphere Pictures Incorporated box set put out by Severin Films. The Blood Drinkers are always thirsty in blood-curdling color. This is from 1964, 87 minutes. There is a little chunk of special features on here. A vampire film like no other. It stands as a peerless achievement in 60s horror. Beautifully gothic and undeniably eerie. An immensely creative piece of cinema that should appeal to fans of Mario Bava and Coffin Joe. So that's a I can get down with that. But yeah, guys, like I said, 1964, 87 minutes. This is DVD Region 1. Cody, like I said, I'm going to set this off to the side for you, brother, because I'll be sending that your way. Next up, guys, here's another Intervision title. I had to grab this one up. Just saw the trailer for this on the Grindhouse compilation DVDs that Anthony Ball over at Master of the 80s sent me, guys. Go check out his channel. Fucking, that guy's an awesome guy, dude. Just sent me some more stuff I got to do a video for. I'm so behind on stuff. But Anthony, I sure do appreciate that, man. And because I watched that, I had to grab this. I just thought of it when I was going through the DVD section of Severin. It was sitting right there, and I was like, holy shit. But this is, Deported Women of the SS Special section. This is put out through the Intervision title of Severin Films. This is from 1976, 97 minutes. Twisted Entertainment. One of the rare Nazi-exploitation films, as well as one of the most realistic-looking Euro sleaze maestro John Steiner is just perfection. It says directed by Rino di Silvestro. Got a few extras on there. So yeah, guys, can't wait to check this one out. From the trailer I saw of this, there's a few on that that Grindhouse. Severin also sells that too. It's Grindhouse Volume 1. It's the Grindhouse Classics trailer. They did have more volumes of that through another company, which I believe was Nucleus Films. Anthony Ball was just kind enough to send me all 4 volumes on it. But on the very first DVD, they actually showed the trailer for this one, and plus a few more other Nazi-exploitation films. I'm not educated and versed on Nazi-exploitation films, but when I saw the trailer for this one, and plus a few more, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to give those a go. That looks right up my alley. I could probably have some fun with that. So, yeah, guys, this under this it says DVD, and it says all right there on the region stamp, so you should be good to go. Okay, guys, here we go. Next up, nothing like getting another compilation, because I already got the Giallo 3-disc one right there and all that stuff. I keep buying these compilation trailer DVDs and Blu-rays, and I love the hell out of them. Got a few right there from Umbrella, which I just love the hell out of. I just got to check out a few days ago. This is Exploitation Trailer Explosion. Got this one for a really good price on there. I think this was like either $3 or $5. 65 jaw-dropping vintage coming attractions of sex, action, and horror from down under. Guys, let me see right here. This is color. It says 1970 through 1986 trailers. It's 165 minutes, so definitely got some time. That's almost 3 hours right there. Guys, the region for this DVD is 0, so it should play in all players. An amazing moment in B-movie history, a time when admission was cheap and the thrills were even cheaper. Ripped from a movie geek's most unhinged imaginings. Okay, here we go. Learn to read, Johnny. It has trailers on there for such films such as Patrick, Road Games, Mad Dog Morgan, Stunt Rock, Stone. Let's see, is there any on here? Dead Kids Felicity, Turkey Shoot, Thirst, The Man from Hong Kong, BMX Bandits, Dead End Drive-In, which I'm sure we've all seen that era video release. That's something, and many, many more. So yeah, guys, Exploitation, the trailer Explosion. So glad to add that to the collection right there. That's great to put right up there with my Grindhouse trailer, my Grindhouse trailer volumes, and the Video Nasty volumes. Which, guys, if you do not have that in your collection, and you want to check out some trailer compilations, I definitely say go for the Video Nasty box sets that Severin sells on their website. During the sales, they usually sell for about $15 a pop. There's 2 different box sets. Each box set is a 3 DVD disc set, and I will tell you, it's packed full of great stuff. There's a lot to learn from those sets, especially if you want to dig into some older stuff. Alright, guys, we're going to keep going here. I don't know nothing about this one either. I don't even know why I bought this one. I do know why I bought this one. It was probably like $3. So I just went ahead and grabbed it because it was still available. Jewel Shepard in Christina. I do believe there is a Blu-ray for this as well, but this was $3. So I went ahead and grabbed it. A thrilling erotic rarity, a Jewel Shepard in Bondo Lesbolicious. Alright, MrSkin.com, seal of skin approval. I don't know what that's about, but that sticker is right there on there. So I'm really hoping this is an actual film and just not some really low budget kind of porn shit. Don't get me wrong, guys, and if you like that stuff, hey man, good for you. When I buy my movies, I want a story there, some substance. And no, I'm not talking about the story where the porn starts off with some dudes like fixing some chick's pool or some shit. I mean, it's funny and everything, but I'm not trying to pay money for that shit. But fucking Pornhub's free. Color, 1985, 91 minutes. Directed by Paco Laura. Like I said, guys, I don't really know nothing about this film. I don't really think there's much for, if any, special features on this. But I went ahead and grabbed it. I said, the hell with it. I'll give it a try. It was $3. Who knows? Might throw it in one night, give it a spin. Might be in the mood for it. Who knows? Alright, guys, here's another one I bought. I think I bought 2 other DVDs up there of this. But this one's called Mondo Bellardo. This is Boris Karloff. I don't really know much about this. They had it on there for $3. I did buy these Mondo DVDs, which I believe were they also have Blu-ray releases. They were originally released in a box set, I believe, with the James Mansfield Blu-ray documentary release. Picked this up. It was $3. Special features. I'm trying to see right here. The Orientals 1960 Italian Mondo scan from 35mm print from the Something Weird archives. This is when Severin joined forces with Mondo to put out, Something Weird to put out these Mondo releases. Classic bizarre moments, one of the better sleazoid Mondo flicks, says Dangerous Minds. Remastered in HD for the first time ever. A cracked global freak show, says Paper Magazine. And like I said, guys, it looks like not only is it Mondo Bellardo with Boris Karloff in it, but it looks like there's another film on here called The Orientals from 1960. Italian Mondo scan from 35mm print from the Something Weird archives. So, guys, like I said, I know a couple of these I'm holding up, and you're probably thinking, if you don't know jack shit about them or anything, why the hell did you buy them? They were $3 a pop. I'll give Severin some support and check them out. So, all right, guys, next up, this is a film right here that also another film just like Blood Drinkers that's in my Hemispheres box set. This is also another one. This is Curse of the Vampires right here. So, Cody, I will be sending both these your way right here, brother. I got that box set up there, man, so I'm ready for... I'll send these to you, man. You can put them right on your Severin Films collection shelf. Creatures of Evil, Draining the Blood of the Innocent, Curse of the Vampires in color. Let's see what we got here. It looks like color 1966, 84 minutes. This is Region 1 DVD. Got a few special features on there. Looks like Severin released this in 2019. It's cool to see them that they did their box set, and when that was all done, they took all the movies and released them individually on Blu-ray and DVD. So like I said, these fucking DVDs are like $3 a pop. How can you go wrong? So I went ahead and grabbed them, and right after I grabbed these, my wife got me the Hemisphere of Horror Severin Films box set, which has 4 films in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be 5 films. I'm sorry. Definitely looks like 5 films. Yeah. It's got 5 films in it, spread across 4 different individual cases, and 2 of these movies just happen to be in there. So, Cody, I'll send these your way, brother, so you have some more Severin Film stuff to put on your shelf there, man. I'm telling you, man, I think I'm building your Vinegar Syndrome and Severin collection pretty good. I have to give myself a pat on the back for that. Alright, guys, here's another Intervision title right here. This was pretty cheap, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I did watch the trailer for this. It looked pretty out there, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It's a Wagner-Sambeck collaboration. It's called The Badger Game. This is put out through Intervision. The label's pretty small right there, but I assure you it does say Intervision right there. This is... let me find some information here. It is all-region DVD put out through Intervision. Runtime is 99 minutes. However, I cannot see... There's a bonus feature box, but unfortunately there is no release date year. So, and from what I can see, it's very fucking small font. A fun time, a trip with snappy banter, unexpected twist, and outrageous action and gore. Says, ain't it cool news? Impressive and occasionally gory, and often harrowing journey. Says independent film. So yeah, there we go, right there, guys. Little box right there with the special features in it. Not a whole lot to go on there. I just can't really tell with the release date with it being in that small font. I don't really have the light back here for that. Guys, let me just kind of take a... oh, well, here's a poster tube right here. So what is this one? Did they send... why didn't they just put this poster tube? Was it too big for the box? Oh, it was too big for the box, wasn't it? Alright, let me just set that off to the side, guys. I might do another video for those poster tubes, because it is time for a bathroom break. Let me look, guys. I just want to make sure I got everything out of the box. Wow, this is a lot of shit. I'm not going to be able to hold this all up together, guys. I'm going to have to do it in 2 different stacks. Alright, guys, so here's the first stack right here, which is probably just a waste of time right here. But, guys, yeah, as you could tell, there's the first stack right there. I went completely fucking crazy for this Severin cell. Like I said, guys, I spent a little bit more on this cell than what I spent on the Vinegar Syndrome cell. Done that now twice this year, which I've stuck pretty good to it. I even told myself during that during the halfway to Black Friday sale that I would try to focus a little bit more on Severin stuff, since I already had a ton of Vinegar Syndrome stuff. So, guys, yeah, there we go, right there. There's the box sets plus that stack right there. Just hit the 2-hour mark, guys. If you stayed with me for this whole video in one sit through, holy shit, I applaud you. Thank you so much. If you had to watch it in durations, I completely understand. Sorry to eat up so much of your guys' time. Guys, I showed you those stickers that I got right there. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything else. Me setting it off to the side. Cody, I will be, like I said, brother, I will be sending those 2 your way, man. So you have something to look forward to right there to add to the collection. But yeah, guys, that's my Severin Films Nasty Black Friday haul. Guys, I will do a part 2 video to unbox these posters. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to do that right now, because I do have to take a bathroom break and go do something right quick. But as you can tell, I bought a ton of shit for this sale. I'm very glad to get that box in. Can't wait to dig into some of this stuff. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please, feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit me up in the comment section. Is there anything you're interested in, something you bought yourself? Let me know, guys. Start that conversation off. I'll be more than glad to hit you back. But, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, stay safe and be careful.